G'day YouTube, Warbles on a lot here. April 2025. Look at that. Dot painted goannas. There we go. Now that says Good Friday, Easter Saturday, Easter Sunday, Easter Monday, Easter Tuesday. And as you can see, that is the waning quarter moon. Sunday the 13th was the full moon. So Sunday the 20th of April, that's what they call in the Northern Hemisphere the vernal equinox. See how he's hiding behind the tree? He thinks I can't see him. However, I'm not as silly as I look. Anyway, the fact of the matter is, here and now, this is our autumnal equinox. We're going into winter. And what that means is that people who celebrate the Northern Hemisphere Ostara festival, named after the Nordic goddess of spring and new life and regeneration, they're actually practicing a flat earth religion on a globe. I don't care whether they're Ahura Mazdians or follow the Judaic teachings, or the Christian, or the Jain, or the Sikh. If you follow a Northern Hemisphere religion and you move to the Southern Hemisphere and you try to practice it without adjusting the calendar, you are practicing flat earth religion. So 27 million people in the land of kangaroos are giving each other rabbits, feral bloody rabbits made out of chocolate, because once upon a time on the other side of the world, rabbits and eggs are a symbol of fertility. Want to go breed like rabbits? Conies, C-O-N-E-Y-S, because what feels like a furry, warm, soft rabbit? Conies. Look up Shakespeare. They spell it with a T and an E. Anyway, always used to irk me that here in Australia we were giving away Easter bunnies. I was raised on Easter bunnies, but back in the 1990s there was a bit of a fashion to usurp the Easter bunnies in Australia with Easter Billbies. And when my kids were little, we used to give them Easter Billbies when we could find them in the shops. And then you couldn't find them in the shops, and everybody said that the Easter Billbies had all gone away and they weren't making them anymore. And every year I dutifully looked for Easter Billbies, and some people said there were still a few around. Those of my subscribers who've been watching for a while can remember the time I literally cleaned the supermarket shelf slowly over weeks, giving other people a chance to buy some, of some liqueur-filled chocolates, because I wanted to give them away for Christmas, and I think I might have bought 12 or 15 boxes of chocolates slowly. They were real good value chocolates. And one particular subscriber reminded me of that time when the ultimate obscure universal multi-tool video went up, because they said, oh yeah, buy 7 of them, give 6 away, it's just like the chocolates. Well, when I went into Bilo, weeks ago, when they first started setting up their Easter display, I walked in there, and in among all of the usual Cadbury's and Nestle and generic Easter confectionery, believe it or not, there was a display from the Darrell Lea Company. And it wasn't a big display. It might have been 1 metre wide, and it might have been 2 metres high, and it might have been 1/2 or 3/4 of a metre deep. But the bit that got me was in the very front of the display, obvious that it wasn't going to be there after it was empty. There was one cardboard box, and the top was opened, presentation and packaging as they call it. And in there were Billbies. I live on an endangered species sanctuary, and I spotted a box of Billbies. Now, you can't be too greedy. There might have been 10 bilbies on each tray, and there might have been 5 trays in the box. So there might have been 50 bilbies come to town. 10,000 people. Am I an arsehole? Am I a terribly selfish arsehole? On the Endangered Species Sanctuary. Don't take too much notice of a couple of old bottles of soda water. There's only 9 of them here because my daughter went away to Blues Fest yesterday and she got hers early. But yeah, here on the Endangered Species Sanctuary, behold, 20% of the town's entire supply of Darrell Lee Easter Billbies. I get one, both my kids get one, my son's wife gets one, my son's niece and nephew get one each. Old mate and his missus and his daughter and his daughter's partner get a bilby each. So that's 10. That's, you know, trying to live a traditional Australian lifestyle means when you go hunting and gathering, you go back to the camp and you give away 9/10 of what you have gathered or hunted. Well, I had a really good day gathering bilbies, so I'm giving away 9 of them. Yeah, I might not be an Aborigine, but at least I'm trying to fucking fit into Australia. I'm not trying to live the European lifestyle. I'm not running a flat earth religion on the other side of the world, am I? Eh? I'm trying to fit in. Warble's not a lot to YouTube. Go and get yourself some bilbies and get real. Or part thereof. Ciao.